My friends, today I'd like to speak in English because yesterday I made in my own language, that is Nepali, regarding about geopolitical of Nepal and regarding about Indo-Pacific, the strategy made by the USA. You know all, and let us stop there today. Last time I spoke regarding about the war between the UK and Russia and how Putin made Russia one of the worst condition inside Russia. Today is Monday. Oh no, sorry. Today is Tuesday. I think today is Tuesday, and there is a trilateral, not bilateral. Trilateral means three: Russia, Ukraine, and USA. These three countries, the leaders of the three countries, leaders in a sense, I don't think Putin will go, neither the Trump, but Zelensky is all the time. He is moving all the time in each and every party. This time, will he be present or not? We don't know. But before the meeting to be held, Zelensky came to the media, one of the it is international media, and through YouTube also I heard that despite with our all efforts, like the Saudi Arabia, Qatar, somewhere else, everywhere they have been doing, even in Turkey, Putin will not agree. He said he will not agree, and he made all the inside the Kiev, uh, especially the bombardment with the glide bombs. They bombarded the infrastructure, especially the children kindergarten, especially let me say especially for not that's also important, but they bombarded the electric power stations, and most of the houses, like millions of people, have been without electricity, without power. At this time it is very cold there, as you know very well. And also the Russian, you can also reply. It doesn't mean from Russian only they're eating, but in reply, they also eat most of the, like for example, Belgrade, and also even the capital Moscow and southern part of Moscow. Why? How did the Ukrainian able to hit inside, even inside the Kremlin, inside the Moscow Kremlin? Oh my God. Even Petersburg also, some of the drones. They have a very high power of, like, for example, they have a air defense is very, very, long, like S4, S3, S300, S400, and also Pencil. They can cover up to 50 kilometers. And within 1 second, they send like more than 50 500, 600, something like the bullets that will go, pencil system, rocket system, very advanced. It will cost like millions and millions of dollars. And S400 also, the same thing. And they have surrounded by, Moscow has been protected by these S400 and S300. Even they took some of their defense from the front line to Moscow in order to protect the capital, but it is not working. How? Because Ukraine has developed, in a sense, not invented, invention was already developed, such a system. It was renovated. Like, for example, that drone, they have developed in a very, uh, they have a long range missile also, and they have long range drones too. And It is, just for example, this is a water level, and they can fly up to like 3 inch. So their radar, most of the radar could not, the drones, they cannot, just they cannot, what do you call, radar will not pick up the drones because they are below the radar. Therefore, uh, after reaching to the final point, drones need to be little bit up, otherwise down they cannot penetrate. They have to go high. So when there will be like a drones of, like for example, 100 drones hitting the infrastructure of Russia, I'm telling you, my friend, whether you are understanding or not, to hit the the infrastructure for the electric lines, it needs to climb up at least 200, 300 or 500 feet because the buildings are very high. That time only the Panzer they shut down, and the debris that fell from the drones also cause a lot of problems to the buildings as well as even the civilian people, and yeah, that had happened. That is happening also. We have seen that I have not been there, but we see through social media. Since from the day one, I'm watching because I am the supporter of Ukraine. So suppose out of 100, Pansier might shut down at least 80, but 20 will not. They go like a swarm of bees, or the soul of fish. And then many of them, they would say, hey, we shut down 120, we shut down 80, or we shut down 90, but in reality, in the real sense, some of the drones would escape from their defense system, air defense, and then they hit in such a way, pinpoint accuracy. Because in Ukraine there are engineers, there are intelligence, foreign intelligence, inside intelligence, and there are good pilots how to drive the drones. Remember, one drone can be driven by only one person. They are sitting in the different posture, different position, and they swarm with like 1 second, 2 seconds, just difference of 1 or 2 seconds, and then they will fly the drone either by the bed of the river, bank of the river, sorry, or inside there are many bridges crossing but they will not go above the bridge, down the bridge because drones are very small. Very small, and they have invented like FPV or the kamikaze, and but 2,000, 200,000 miles above, feet above, there is a other one drone called reconnaissance. They can send the picture, everything towards the place where the pilots sit together with the screen. See the difference between the World War II and World War II. That's why they dismantled. Russia is also in the borders of collapse. They don't have, pipes are all now breaking, and because of the cold, due to cold, all water are freezes and people are dying, and they are trying to move from there to the other places, and they don't have money and all. It's a very, very haphazard condition in Russia, my dear friend. That's why I don't think that Putin will act. And I told Mr. Zelensky, do not give by an inch of land. You will negotiate Donbass and the Prokops, but inside the people, our president might force, but at the end of the day, you have the right hand to protect your land, because you lost the people already. We lost the people, our foreign regions, inside the boys, brave boys. Think of that.